Like, what's this girl, Meghan Markle? Ah, seemed like a nice lady. Just complaining. I was like, didn't she hit the light skin lottery? Hit the fucking light skin lottery and still going on complaining.
Oh my gosh, I work so hard and
Trying to be a victim.
But seriously, it's gotta sell the mommy lifestyle. And it's gotta be all about me. But not seem like it's all about me. In California, we're just a regular couple living close to Oprah and far from the paparazzi.
Ooh.
But not too far.
Lot going on to the news. My God, it's so crazy out there. What's going on with Meghan Markle?
When Chris Rock walked onto that Netflix stage, Meghan Markle probably should have turned off the Wi-Fi, thrown her phone into the ocean, and taken a one-way trip to a place with no internet at all. He didn't just make jokes. He cut into her. Royal drama like a sharp knife through soft butter, then even licked the knife and asked for more. By the time he finished, her fairy tale looked less like Cinderella and more like a failed Netflix show. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Over 98% of you watch the videos without subscribing. Did you click the subscribe button? Great. Thank you so much. Now back to the video.
Lot going on to the news. My God, it's so crazy out there. What's going on with Meghan Markle? She thinks that everybody is just stupid. Like we can't see that she is manipulating his dumb husband. I really feel sorry for the family. Maybe everybody's fixating her on how good looking this guy.
But before we get to that, let's talk about the moment their perfect royal story began to fall apart. On stage during his Netflix special, Chris went after the racism claims Meghan has been talking about for years.
They're so racist. They're so racist. Some of that shit he went through was not racism. It was just some in-law. Sometimes it's just some in-law. Because she's complaining. I'm like, what the she talking about?
Then he went straight for the funniest part of their royal story. Meghan's claim on Oprah that she had no idea about the royal family. Chris Rock saw that as the easiest joke of his life, treating it with the same disbelief you'd have for someone who says they've never heard of Google.
Going on Oprah, I didn't know. I had no idea how racist they were. It's the royal family. You didn't Google these motherfuckers? What the fuck is she talking about? She didn't know.
The crowd went crazy. But Rock wasn't just making a quick joke. He was setting a trap. He acted like he agreed with Meghan's I didn't know story, smiling like he believed her. Then, at the perfect moment, he hit her with a punchline, so sharp it destroyed her claim and made everyone burst out laughing.
Oprah, they're so racist. They wanted to know how brown the baby was gonna be. They're so racist. They wanted to know how brown the baby's gonna be. I'm like, that's not racist. Because even black people wanna know.
And after tearing apart her story, Rock went in for the kill. His sharpest joke targeted their biggest bombshell, the royal family's supposed skin color concern, with just one sharp comment. He didn't just question it. He smashed the whole claim to pieces, leaving only awkward silence before the laughter came roaring back.
What the fuck is she talking about? She didn't know. The fuck? It's the royal family. They're the original racists.
The takedown was harsh, and the message was clear. Rock wasn't holding anything back. And that was only one punch in a comedy attack coming at them from every direction. Soon, it felt like every comedian in the world wanted a turn. Each joke landed harder than the one before. The American comedians had their own style, but stand-up made it even more brutal. People like Andrew Schultz didn't bother with polite words and went straight for the throat, saying what many Americans were already thinking.
I mean this sincerely, Prince Harry and Meghan, America don't give a fuck about you. We don't care about the royal family. We never cared about nothing that had to do with y'all. 1775 was the last time we...
While Andrew Schultz dismissed them completely, comedians like Nikki Glaser took a different approach, showing a much less glamorous what-if version of Meghan. In her version, Meghan wanted fame so badly that she married Harry, only to discover that royal life wasn't the bright and shiny dream she had imagined.
That's LA. She wants to be famous. She found the guy to make her the most famous in the world, and now she's over there and she's like, oh, this isn't what I thought
What's the point of being famous?
And that's not all. Glazer took it even further, imagining the raw, unfiltered, and completely unroyal life Meghan might be living if she had never married a prince.
If she didn't marry him, she would be on The Bachelor this season, fighting for Prince. She would be Megan M. from Sherman Oaks barista. She just got lucky. She got so lucky.
And the roasting didn't stop with stand-up. It spilled over into other types of comedy too, like the animated series The Prince, which went all out mocking their supposed greed and their post-royal money chase. Chris Rock's roast was harsh, but honestly, the cartoon world has been even meaner. Animated shows and parodies have been dragging Harry and Meghan through the mud with no filter at all, and it's hilarious.
It's important we do this ourselves, Harry, and not live off your family.
I agree. We'll just have to find a way to make £50 billion on our own.
The show didn't just make jokes about their money, it went straight after Meghan's image. It showed her as someone shamelessly hungry for the spotlight, desperate to grab any tiny bit of attention she could get.
Kiddo, listen to this. Meghan Markle to join the 11th season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Ugh, so thirsty for any kind of attention. I would die before I would be on her reality show.
Creators are targeting Meghan too, especially for her new cooking show. One viral clip shows her awkwardly correcting Mindy Kaling for using her maiden name.
It's so funny, too, that you keep saying Meghan Markle. You know I'm Sussex now.
That moment turned into pure comedy gold. Now creators are replaying it, remixing it, and roasting it like it's their favorite recipe.
My name is Megan Sussex now. Call me Meghan Markle one more time, Mindy fucking Kaling.
This fan-driven mockery soon got even bigger, targeting her whole polished lifestyle brand. Creators started making parodies that nailed the main complaint about her cooking show, that it was all style. No real substance, and full of overhyped, turning nothing into something moments. The roasting was so accurate, it was brutally funny.
How I prepare water for my guests. Some water that I got from the spring in my backyard. Whatever you do, don't use tap water. I'm just gonna sneak a taste. You flower petal. H is always calling water water, and there you have it.
From there, creators didn't hold back. They went after the ridiculous parts of her past, whether it was cutting ties with her father or telling dramatic stories about leaving the country. Nothing was off limits. The way they made fun of it turned her serious backstory into pure comedy.
Any type of flower arranging is just telling a story. What story do you want to tell? Maybe leave the country. Maybe disown your dad.
Harry and Meghan have been comedy gold for years. You could give their life story to any comedian and they'd have a week's worth of material ready. Big names in late-night TV have been milking it non-stop, turning every twist in their drama into prime joke fuel. Saturday Night Live even ran a recurring sketch with the two princes, always opening with their hilariously awkward dynamic like two guys trapped in the same room. But one never stops reminding everyone he's the spare.
Michael, we'd like to apologise. Unfortunately, William's hair was unable to make it this evening. It's devastating.
Oh, bravo! Hilarious. Yes, a bald joke.
But William didn't just sit there and take it. After Harry joked about his hair, William fired back by throwing shade at Meghan's suit's career, making it clear that if Harry could dish it out, he'd better be ready to take it. It was the perfect "you mock me, I mock you" momentan this time. Harry ended up as the punchline.
My brother's fiancée, Miss Meghan Markle, is on the American program Suits.
Yes, Wednesdays, 8 p.m, USA Network. Check it out. She's amazing in it. Yeah?
Right. The only difference between that show and this is people watch this one.
To make the mock sting even more, SNL's William took aim at Meghan's Suits career, joking that the show was so dull it could be sold as a sleep aid. It was the perfect comeback, turning Harry's harmless hair jab into a full-blown roast that landed Meghan right in the crosshairs.
Whenever the kids are being fussy and not going to bed, she puts on an episode of Suits and they're out.
What are you doing? Ow!
Stop it! Stop it!
SNL nailed it, playing them as bickering brothers who can't last 5 minutes in the same room without tossing insults. It was pure comedy gold.
Thank you, and goodbye, said William's hair. Yes.
All right, Prince William and Prince Harry, everybody. What is this?
Then came the next wave of public humiliation, this time from the cartoonists ready to keep the roasting alive. And when it comes to animated savagery, no one swings harder than South Park. They went all in with an entire episode about Harry and Meghan, calling it the Worldwide Privacy Tour. The episode opened by tearing apart Meghan's favorite contradiction, demanding privacy while shouting their story to the world in the loudest way possible.
We just want to be normal people. All this attention is so hard. Isn't it true, sir, that your questionable wife has her own TV show and hangs out with celebrities and does fashion magazines? What are you suggesting? Well, I just think some people might say that your Instagram-loving wife actually doesn't want her privacy.
And they didn't spare Harry for a second. South Park shredded his memoir, painting him as a man born with every privilege, yet still acting like the planet's biggest victim. They turned his self-pity into a recurring joke. Meghan cast as the self-proclaimed boss woman chasing the spotlight, while Harry trailed behind, clutching his list of grievances like a security blanket.
So let me start with you, sir. You've lived a life with the royal family, you've had everything handed to you, but you say your life has been hard, and now you've written all about it in your new book, Where? Yes, that's right, friend. You see, my wife and I are totally like, you should write a book because your family's like stupid, and then so are like journalists.
And to close it out, South Park landed the final punch Meghan's cartoon, self-casually blurting a line that blew her whole act wide open. In one hit, they ripped apart her "we just want a normal life" image and showed it for what it was. Non-stop sprint toward the spotlight. Classic South Park. Hypocrisy delivered with a knockout laugh.
So quiet and empty her. If we moved her, then people would think we're really serious about wanting to be normal. It does seem perfect, doesn't it? We can have a fresh start here.
And that so-called normal life they keep pushing. Family Guy shredded it next. It's like the animated world is running its own royal reality show. With South Park and Family Guy tag-teaming every contradiction Harry and Meghan throw out, turning their image into one long, never-ending punchline.
Sir, your millions from Netflix for no one knows what.
Put it with the rest of them.
Babe, time to do our daily $250,000 sponsored Instagram post for Del Taco.
It almost felt more real than reality when Family Guy slipped in Harry's own truths. They twisted his words into a punchline, making it clear that even in cartoon form, he can't help saying just enough to keep the mockery alive.
I shouldn't have left the made-up nonsense.